Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the 442 podcast. Bless you, Tommy. I am Azerbaitani, and as you can tell, as always, I'm joined by the very sneezy Tommy Sondi.
Yep, that's me.
And the vacationing Tony O.
Morning, boys. I'm not vacationing. Yeah, not yet. I need a vacation. I'm going to take one at the end of the month, but yeah, good to see you, boys. Yeah. I saw Tommy. I saw Tommy recently, at least, but yeah, Uzi. I haven't seen your face in a while.
Yeah, it's been a while, yeah.
Why have you dragged me out here in the middle of the summer? This is my break. Why am I out here?
You have taken this break well. I have to say,
yeah.
Uzi has caught off everything. He's caught off football. He's like, I don't want to know what's happening. Yeah,
it's just not paying attention.
Yeah, and I had to drag you back. I'm like, yeah, we are all waiting for United to do something. Come wait with us. Yeah.
No, they're also taking a nice break.
Are you stupid? Why are you waiting for them to do anything?
They're having a great summer vacation over there too. They're not worrying about signings and stuff like that. Nah, they're just taking time off.
Take some time off. It's been stressful. Kick back a
training.
Bit, relax.
No, yeah, that's not happening over there. No, they're on the beach. They've taken football. You know, it's back their mind. Is theirs done?
I think they are. I think they are actually back in preseason.
Are they back in preseason training?
Yeah.
Okay, nice. I haven't seen it yet, but
apparently Rashford and Garnacho are training with the kids.
With the kids,
yeah.
I mean, Garnacho's still.
No, they're training after hours, not with the kids.
Ooh,
yeah, after hours. Okay, the only people present are the kids. Let's put it that way. Not with
I don't even think the kids are present. I thought they were completely on their own. No one's there.
That's worse, eh? They're not even worth it. They go train the kids. You're after hours and everyone's gone home. Is there even staff there to keep the lights on when they're training? It's all in the dark.
No.
Can they afford that?
Why would they pay for staff to stay overtime? No.
Yeah,
you maybe turn on the lights yourselves. put a coin in the meter.
Yeah, that's how it works in that stadium too, right? So,
do you think they train at the stadium?
Or not the stadium, but at their facility, you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Carrington.
Yeah. It's an old facility, right?
Carrington is an old facility, too.
Yeah. Well, you're not are you at Carrington right now?
Yeah.
Oh, really? Jesus. Everyone else has traveled, man. What's wrong with you guys?
Brother, what budget? With what budget?
Oh, my God. Arsenal's in Spain. I forget where Liverpool is. Not even for the tour. Just the initial camp. You guys are
Liverpool were at Preston yesterday.
Yeah, that's right. They were. They had that match. Yeah.
Wow.
But I'm sure they're going back to some nice location after. Yeah.
Yeah, everyone's traveling to a camp. I don't know where United's camp is. It might just be London at this rate.
Bolton.
We really started with
Bolton.
Yeah, Bolton. Yeah.
We really started with the dump on United, right away. That's crazy.
You guys have to get it out of your systems after a month and a half.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Well, sure. Yeah. What should
we should switch
before we get into, I think Tommy wanted to talk about the Club World Cup, but before we get into that, it's hard not to continue without talking about the horrible, horrible accident that led to the passing of Diogo Jota and his brother Andre. It's been a few weeks since it happened, and I'm still at a loss for words when it comes to what to say about it. It's harrowing. Every bit of news that came out about it, how soon he'd been married, his wife and kids, everything. Just awful to hear. And the outpouring of affection from the football community at large just kind of showed how well regarded Jota was by everyone, how well loved he was by everyone, teammates and opponents alike. You've seen so many people in the past few weeks recreating his goal celebrations, talking about him. Visiting his memorial at Anfield. And Liverpool have, I think rightfully, decided that no one will be wearing the number 20 for the foreseeable future. And I think that's a lovely gesture for the club.
That's across all levels as well, men and women.
Yeah.
So,
nice.
Yeah. Honestly, when I saw the news, I just like this has to be fake. You know, it just felt like one of those things. I
Yeah,
think the brother's name is Andre Silva,
Andre
I
Silva.
think,
Yeah,
yeah.
and it said brother and Andre Silva. I'm thinking of a different Andre Silva. So
Yeah,
I'm thinking,
I
okay,
know, yeah.
maybe it's not real. You're looking through everything, and by all accounts, everyone credible is like validating this, and it's crazy. Yeah, I mean, it's not like we knew Jota, but he's been such a big part of our lives.
he's been in our
Yeah,
living rooms for like
yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know how long. How long ago did you join Wolves? Like,
He's been in the Prem for a while. Yeah, that's for sure.
yes, yeah,
But
yeah.
then you have all the connections he has with all these players, right? That are also just like, for me, it's something similar happened. As I remember with the Goudreau brothers, right? And that one hit really hard because they could
it was the first thing I thought about when I saw
Yeah.
that was like, it's Gianni Gaudreau all over again.
Yeah. And just you feel for the parents, you feel for the wife, the kids, the friends. These guys had their whole lives ahead of them, right?
His life is
Everything
just
going
starting,
for them.
man.
Just
It's
starting,
like-
and it's
yeah.
gone just like that. So I know it makes you just really appreciate what you have, right? And don't take life for granted. So
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not saying they did, right? But I'm just like, you can go away like that, right?
You never know.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah.
I think he was supposed to travel by air. I can't remember why he ended up.
he was recovering from a rib injury he had suffered during the season, so he's advised not to. So, like I said, like just the details just always make it worse and worse. This is just, but rest in peace, Diogo and Andre. I mean, they are sincerely missed, and I don't know how I'm supposed to steer this towards talking about Club World Cup, but that's all. The Club World Cup is also not my remit because I did not watch a single minute of it, and I'm happy I didn't. I have no intention of doing so, and the entire circus around it, frankly, makes me sick. Tommy, how does it feel to have your name, Chelsea's name, on the trophy one less time than Gianni Infantino's?
I mean,
I'll continue that. How does it feel to not even have lifted the actual trophy?
We don't have the real trophy.
Donald Trump has kept the real trophy in his Oval Office.
Seriously?
Donald Trump?
Yeah, seriously.
Yeah.
Seriously. Yeah.
Donald Trump has as many Club World Cup medals as any Chelsea player. He's got his own medal now. He pocketed it at the ceremony.
Yeah. I'm
gonna let Tommy have his moment before I shit on this tournament. So have your moment.
Yeah, let him moment. Yeah. I don't know if you saw Cole Palmer when Trump was presenting the trophy to Infantino, and he's like talking to James like, What is this guy doing here? Is he going? What I mean? Like, get him out.
It's insane.
What is he doing?
What is he doing there? Like, literally. Yeah. I think even Infantino was like, hey, let's go, Donald. Let's go. It's their moment. No, it's his moment. Anyways, but beyond that, listen, I watched pretty much all of Chelsea's matches, but mostly from the knockout stage, right? I didn't really care too much about the other matches out there. I watched highlights here and there, Bayern, PSG, Real Madrid, and PSG, and that sort of stuff. But yeah, for me, honestly, it was exciting to watch Chelsea. We play some good football here and there, especially that final. We definitely we outsmarted PSG. They were not the same sort of energy and intensity. They didn't have it as much. They're definitely missing. Who was it that plays defensive mid for them? I forget now, but they're missing that one player.
Fabian Ruiz.
He played.
Ruiz.
They all played.
No, they're
I'm
missing.
telling you, Tony. I did not watch this tournament. I'm just throwing out names.
Yeah, you just they were definitely missing someone through. I think it was through suspension. But anyways, regardless, it wasn't the same PSG that was turning up and just running through teams, right? Cole Palmer was. He's kind of back at it. You know what I mean? He had a little bit of a spell and then the season where he wasn't but he was good. He was good this tournament. João Pedro, what a signing!
That is a transformational player. That's the one player you've signed in a long time that I look at that and say that's going to improve Chelsea like properly.
Strikers that can score goals. We have them. Maybe. Okay.
Yeah,
let me
I don't know.
Hold on.
I think he's Gabriel Jesus with a bit more height. He will score some goals, but
Delap,
you
I'm
know,
hoping
it's
Delap
just
scores too. Yeah. Anyways, all I was saying, Tony, before you rain on my parade. All right.
I feel for the lap already.
Whenever
man.
there's like a
That's what I was gonna say.
I feel for Nico Jackson. He got a red card in the group stages, right? Did we see him again after that?
He's an idiot. Yeah, he played some he had some minutes, but like he was a stupid red card. But listen, whenever there's like a new competition, for some reason we're just like, we gotta win this, we gotta win this thing. We have like a trophy from every competition now. But
You don't
You don't have a Club World Cup before?
no, we had. Well, I guess we have them. This is kind of a newer Club World Cup. You know what I mean? Yeah.
It's still the Club World Cup. They just put a new coat of paint on it. Put it in the summer instead of
literally.
My final thoughts is that I like the concept of the Club World Cup in this sense where let me continue. I like the concept of it. You have the best teams competing in like a World Cup kind of version of the Club World Cup.
We don't have the best teams.
Wait,
don't have the best teams.
No. But let me finish. You're not
You
letting
have
me
to
finish.
be accurate.
You're not letting me finish. Okay. I like the concept of this where it's like you have the best teams, but you have to have the best teams that earn their spots. So the league winners, the cup winners, don't invite people or teams that just because Messi plays on them or whoever it is. You know what I mean? Earn it by merit. You get into this tournament, find a place in the time in the schedule where it actually works. Maybe not make it as long or so whatever.
What fucking time in the schedule are they?
I don't know. But we have time for a World Cup.
We said,
Euros.
So
there's a place.
I got curious yesterday, and I looked into the actual. I was like, what is the actual qualification criteria other than having Lionel Messi on your team?
Yeah.
And it's so because I was looking, I was just like, why? How are Red Bull Salzburg involved in this?
Why are Chelsea?
I saw that they were.
Why are Chelsea involved? Yeah.
Well, Chelsea won the Champions League 4 years ago,
but that shouldn't be enough. It should be recent.
2021. It's 2020. See, I actually don't mind that if you're getting the winners of the top competition.
Never mind that none of the players from that team, apart from maybe.
Never mind that. That's a whole fucking thing. But also, they put caps on the number of teams that were permitted per country that were allowed, unless they'd actually won, like your Champions Leagues, your Copa Libertadores, etc. So, but this allowed them to bring in both River and Boca. Otherwise, I think Boca Juniors would not have been in this tournament. They were not ranked highly enough. They hadn't won the thing, but the next highest ranked team was Brazilian, so they got to kick out. I forget, Atletico Mineiro, I think, would have been the other Brazilian team in. So they got to kick them out, bring in Boca Juniors instead. The Europe was a fucking mess. This is how
Boca Juniors Argentinian.
Yeah. Because Atletico Mineiro is Brazilian, there were already a bunch of Brazilian. Because the last 4 Copa Libertadores have all been won by Brazilian teams. So they're like, we're capped out on Brazilian teams. We have to invite Boca and River. Otherwise, I think only River were going to make it in from Argentina. If you actually looked at rankings,
this is already giving me a headache, man.
It's convoluted. It's a fucking mess. They don't follow their own rankings because they're like, we're going to cap out teams. So it's like, all right, we're not going to have Liverpool and Barcelona in this, but we will have Red Bull Salzburg and Juventus. Just mad. And the fact also, the only reason João Pedro was playing in this for Chelsea was because there was a second transfer window in the middle of the tournament.
Shouldn't have been allowed to
what play, the fuck is this?
I know.
What's going on?
We had
why is there a second transfer window?
2 false transfer windows just for this stupid competition. You know that, like the first one was a week for you to register players in there, and then they created a second window so that new signings can be. It's like, it's a joke. I'm sorry. I broke my rule, and I was just like, I'm gonna put on the screen and see if this is actually good. The games were apart from the PSG, was it Botafogo they played? The one that they lost. I think it was Botafogo that they
1-0, right?
That was a good game. But for the most part, I'm just seeing, guys, they could not be asked to run, man.
I mean, it was also really hot.
And I was going to say, it's in the heat. A lot of these guys have played all season. Like, look at Musiala. Comes back from injury, his first start. He should be easing himself into the start of next season. Gets thrown into a competitive fixture. We don't have that player now for a year. It's what, just to stroke FIFA's ego? Like,
okay, wait, hold on. That Musiala injury was completely like,
no, it's not.
Like, unlucky.
It's not.
Yeah, but it shouldn't happen. It shouldn't happen.
It's not. No, it's not. You never played a game when you're really fatigued and gone into a situation and shown a lack of judgment? He shouldn't have gone into that.
No, that's what I'm saying. He should not have gone there. You're right.
But that's what happens when you're not match fit. That's my point. You're not match fit. You need to be eased into it. Going from 0 to this because of a Club World Cup. Anyway, the quality was poor. I don't know what FIFA gained from this. That's my point. I don't know.
Well, they gained a lot of money from what? Infantino gets to open up his new office in Trump Tower. They get money from the Public Investment Fund of Saudi Arabia. No one was buying the TV rights to this. Eventually, the Public Investment Fund invests in DAZN, and all of a sudden, DAZN
have a lot of money. Check.
It's just fucking money laundering, this tournament.
You realize that
the
US did not pay for this.
I'm with Tommy where in concept, I don't hate the idea of this like whole World Cup of Clubs thing, but everything around this tournament just fucking sucks. And I simply could not get into it at all. Like from the get-go, from the lead-in, I was like, it's just everything surrounding it was a fucking joke.
They were giving
tickets so bad.
Away.
Yeah, there was a lot of empty seats in a lot of these games.
Yeah.
Oh man, what was the one that I saw a picture of the one group game Chelsea had in like Atlanta or something?
Yeah, they played at 3 o'clock in the heat. There's no one there. No one's watching that game.
The tickets were going from $1,000 in price to about $5, like at the gate.
You gotta love some dynamic pricing, man. You gotta love that dynamic. Infantino was so excited about dynamic pricing. That's what. Fuck you, Infantino.
And by the way,
how has it gotten worse than Sepp Blatter? How's it gotten so much
even
worse?
Sepp Blatter is criticizing them.
No, fuck you, Sepp Blatter. You're the one that started this.
Yeah.
He's the one that started us down this road. Piece of shit.
And by the way, also, talk about the women's game, like growth in the women's game. They've put a tournament that's competing with the Euros at the same time, just, to shit on UEFA a little more, right? Like, this competition between FIFA and UEFA is so stupid. Like, and for a crap tournament.
It's going to fuck over the players in the long term. It's going to fuck over the players. It's going to fuck over the fans, both FIFA and UEFA.
I'm really wondering what next season is going to look like for Bayern, for Chelsea. I'm really intrigued to see.
Well, Chelsea has signed an entirely new
Chelsea
team,
have 50 players, so we'll be good. But like
Chelsea will be fine.
Think about it this way:
we all say this until Cole Palmer pulls his hamstring out for 3 months, and then suddenly Chelsea are panicking.
Yeah, it's true. It's July 15th, right? When's Community Shield?
It's
first weekend of August.
Yeah,
pretty much. So what are they getting? A week or two off to go to Ibiza and whatever it is they want to go and relax, and then they got to go back to preseason training.
They need to go to bed. They need to go to bed. Honestly, just sleep for 3 weeks.
But
counterpoint.
Less than a month.
I would love to see Cole Palmer in Ibiza because I don't think he'd know what to do.
Yeah.
He probably knows how to have fun. I'm sure.
No, he doesn't.
Sure he does.
No, he can have fun. I don't think he knows what to do.
I see. Okay.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is, in a month, in less than a month, football is full swing. Full swing, man. It's crazy.
First Premier League weekend is in approximately a month.
Yep.
Right?
Yeah.
So it's wild. Yeah. Anyhow.
Well, congratulations to Chelsea. Champions League.
Yeah, congrats to Chelsea.
There we go. Trophy. Yeah,
you got your pictures with Donald Trump.
And lots of money. And lots of money, too.
God, there was that one picture that was posted of Trump, Infantino,
Oh
what's
my
the
God.
fucker's name? Todd Bowley and
Yes.
Nasser Al Khalifi all like strolling out together in a line. I was like, oh, it's bad. It's like when the bad guys come down the ramp in wrestling. I don't like it. What's their entrance music?
Oh, here's one thing more game wise is at the end of that game, Luis Enrique really lost his mind by slapping
Oh my God,
João
yeah.
Pedro.
He's a bad loser.
Like
he's always
he was
been
talking
a bad
about
loser.
losing with humility, and he does that.
Yeah, he's a bad
So I hope
loser,
he gets a
man.
ban for that.
Hey, Tommy! Imagine if he didn't have humility. What would he have done?
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, it's crazy, but he better get banned for at least a few games for that crap.
Yeah, for like 10 Club World Cup games. Yeah.
Oh
exactly.
yeah, great.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, let's Club World Cup. Yeah,
let's move on to the Women's Euros. I believe we are mostly, if not all the way through the group stages at this point. All the way through.
Yeah. I think the first quarterfinal is on Wednesday, if I'm not mistaken. Tomorrow.
Available on TSN, apparently, if you're in Canada, just tucked away in the corners of TSN.
Yeah, man. That is such a shit
as annoying
platform.
as possible to watch. It's so bad,
man. Yeah, but hey, the games have been good. I mean, Spain have just flown out the traps.
Spain are just
they're gonna take some stopping, but I think they have a pretty clear road to the final. And then we'll see if
who do they have in the quarters.
Can't remember now. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter.
Doesn't
I think England are playing Sweden.
Spain plays Switzerland. Spain plays Switzerland.
Spain play the hosts. Yes, that's right. And France are playing Germany. I think.
Yes,
I think
that's tasty. France Germany is tasty.
It is, but I'd expect France to win. Germany haven't been great in this tournament. Sweden have been a surprise. Well, not a surprise because they're
generally quite good.
The Nordic. They have pretty good attackers. Lena
it's nice to see.
Blackstenius has been good.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Oh, sorry. It's nice to see Italy actually in a competition, national competition and doing well. You don't see that often nowadays, eh?
They always qualify for the Euros, I think. It's the World Cups they don't make it.
The men. Do they always qualify for the Euros? Men? Yeah.
The men will
not
qualify
always.
for Euros.
Not always.
The last ones.
They were at the last ones. Yeah, they've had some.
They won the ones before that.
They were.
They were there.
There was a major Euros.
They were there in 2012. They were there in 2008. Maybe 2004. I can't remember. They've been shitting a few, but they make it there. The World Cups, however, are a whole different thing.
Okay.
So Spain probably in the final. Who do you think from the other side then, Tony?
I watched France, England, and it's really tough to judge that game because Serena made a change. She played Lauren in the 10 and put Beth Mead on the right, and I immediately thought this is not the team to do this against because France have running power like crazy. Like they have super athletes in midfield, on the wings. You want to stay compact. And James she's a fantastic player. She's very relaxed in the way she plays, but she's very hardworking in her own way, but she's not a midfielder. So she's not going to help you keep compact. You know what I mean? And England started that game on the front foot. They were really good. Had a goal disallowed. Yeah, which was, I don't know how that was offside.
They drew the lines. They drew the lines from the wrong spot. How it got disallowed.
Yeah, but it's not lines though. It's automated offside. So I don't understand how.
God. I don't know how that happened then. Jesus.
Yeah, but after that, it was all France. France just took over. Since then,
the way England played since then, like they've scored 10 goals in their last two group games.
Yeah, they brought in 9, I think. I think they have 10 in total because they did score against France. They brought in Ella Toon, they dropped Beth Mead and put James to the wing, which is her natural position. And they've just looked way better. Like they destroyed the Dutch. Who did they play on the? They destroyed Wales. I mean, that's gonna
Everyone
happen.
destroyed Wales.
Yeah, so,
Wales were very much the definition of happy to be there.
Yeah, happy to score. So yeah, honestly, I think it will be another Spain-England final, but France are the dark horses, and maybe Sweden. But I think
You
we'll see.
expect England to probably have too much for Sweden.
They did lose to Germany recently, so you never know. But
it's the joy of knockout football.
I think what I've enjoyed about the tournament is the level has gone up and up and up in recent years. Like the consistent level of the weaker teams has gone up, and of course,
we just had the first ever £1
million pound transfer. Yeah. It feels like we're back.
Who was that?
Olivia Smith, Canadian soccer player. Yeah. You don't read anything I post in the group chat, man.
No, you posted that? Oh,
yeah.
From Arsenal, where? From where? Arsenal?
Liverpool to Arsenal. Yeah. Arsenal have been trying to break this transfer for a long time. They tried to do it with Kira Walsh. Did not happen, and then she ended up going to Chelsea. So, but yeah, Olivia Smith, really exciting player, quick, dynamic, fun to watch. It's going to be great. But yeah, it feels like we're at that stage. Was it in 92 or 90? I can't remember when the first £1 million transfer happened.
It was in the 80s.
It was in the Who was it?
Trevor Francis, if I remember correctly.
Wow.
I'm gonna give you that. That's good knowledge. Yeah, but yeah, watch him be wrong. But yeah, it feels like we're on that. We're on that course for the women's game. They've been breaking the records almost every transfer window recently, and it shows the investments.
It was Trevor Francis. I was wrong about it being the 80s. It was 1979.
Wow. Okay,
I'll give you that.
Good trivia.
Birmingham City to Nottingham Forest.
Yeah. So there you go. Hey, it's been a great watch. I'd recommend. I think the knockouts are going to be really interesting, and who knows, there could be a couple of surprises here and there.
Okay. So starting tomorrow
is a nice little segue into some transfer talk. I guess let's begin at the very top of the window. Florian Wirtz, new British record. I believe I'm seeing £100 million base, could rise with add-ons to 116 million. It's a lot of money. He's a hell of a player, though.
He's a hell of a player.
I can't remember if I mentioned he is going to Liverpool. I can't remember.
Oh, right.
I don't remember if I mentioned that.
You did not, but I think the whole world knows at this point.
The whole world does know.
Yeah.
Exciting, definitely.
It is exciting because we've been saying for a while that it feels like the Premier League is losing stars, like losing talent. Like De Bruyne is leaving. Salah, thankfully, is staying, but we've lost a few in recent years. Florian Wirtz is a world star. I am very curious to see where he plays. I have no idea.
Their current system doesn't really use a 10 the way Wirtz plays.
Yeah,
and you don't want him shifted out to a wing.
No, I was wondering, could he play false 9? I mean, he could, but
maybe. Like that might be the vision, but like one of the Liverpool strengths last year was that that midfield three was playing really well. What was it? McAllister, Szoboszlai, Grafenberg. Yep. Are you breaking that up to like play him as a 10?
I mean, they may just change their system. They have
possibly
they have lost, a few players, and now they've signed a few. So like there could be a complete change going on right now. So
who did they lose? Trent?
I guess they lost Trent.
They lost Trent. Obviously,
I'm not counting Kwanzaa as a loss.
I totally forgot that they lost Kwanzaa. But there are talks about Darwin Nunez moving on. Bayern Munich are bidding for Luis Diaz, but I don't think they're going to meet the valuation.
I don't get why you sell Nunez, man. But I guess he just
You don't get why you sell Nunez? What do you mean?
Oh, man.
He hasn't really performed very well for them, like I'd say. So if you can get someone that fits better,
I do like him off the bench. It's just toss on some chaos.
He's a tactical headache for our opposition, man. Like he's just different from what they have. He misses chances. I get it, but you have to mark him. You know what I mean? Like, he's very strong, very fast. He's got height on him. He's I don't know.
So he wants to be probably, if you look at Fernandinho's point, he wants to be a starter for a team.
Well, then start fucking scoring.
Well, there you go. So maybe Liverpool doesn't have the time to wait for this guy to start scoring, and better get someone else. Yeah.
Well, I mean, Wirtz is not Liverpool's only signing. They also signed fullbacks, both sides, Frimpong and Kirkez.
Completely forgot about that. Yeah,
it happened so early in the window. They got their business done quick.
They also signed freaking the keeper from Valencia.
Yeah,
Mamardashvili, who is actually a really good keeper. Good. So now they have him and Allison. I wonder how they're going to split that time apart with them.
How much is left in Allison's contract?
I think he's got 2 years.
2 years?
He's got 2 years, yeah. I could be wrong, but it's... I mean, you have two almost world-class keepers right there. Almost, yeah.
We'll see about Mamardashvili. But yeah, he is good. He's highly rated. I still think Allison will be the clear number one.
You would think, I mean, there's no reason for him not to be,
And eventually he'll take Mamardashvili will take over. Feel like Liverpool are going to get a lot of Saudi money in the next 2 years. It's just my feeling. Salah, Allison, maybe Van Dijk. Yeah.
I feel like they're not done. They're not done
in terms of outgoings. I mean,
no, they're not.
Kelleher went to Brentford. Kwanzaa to Leverkusen. Trent, we know, to Madrid.
That was some financial.
Beyond that, there's talk of Harvey Elliott possibly leaving because he wants game time.
I mean, you see Fred's going in, you have to get out of there.
Yeah,
for sure.
You're not getting a start. I mean, he did also win the player.
Player of the tournament. He was fantastic.
Under 23s, under 21s.
Under 21s. He was fantastic. Yeah.
So I think there's a 50 million price tag on him. I think.
Ooh, who's paying that?
Pricey.
Clubs have been throwing 50 million around quite easily. Premier League clubs.
Yeah. But
so
you never know. But I don't. Well, we'll see.
I guess the big one for Liverpool is Konaté not signing a contract extension, and then probably just like, hey, Madrid, come take me. You know, that's probably the big one for them.
Yeah.
Whether that happens this summer or next summer. Yeah.
Yeah, I think
let's move on to the team that'll be hopefully challenging Liverpool for a title this season. Tony, Arsenal's window.
Arsenal.
No. Sorry. You're not getting away from this. Arsenal, I like what they've done in their window so far. But they need to go out and fucking make this count. You know what? As a backup keeper, he's fine. Keeper.
The moment I saw that Kepa had a 5 million release clause, I said, we were looking at João Garcia. I'm like, this is stupid. Just go get Kepa. I don't care. Like, I hate the Chelsea connection, but it's 5 million for a guy that is competent, most of the time. And he's our number 2.
As a backup is fine. If he was your number 1 goalie, there are problems. In terms of other signings, the big one that is 100% complete is obviously Martin Zubimendi from Real Sociedad. He finally managed to tear himself away from the mountains or whatever other nonsense was going on. Finally signed. I think he's a good signing.
Apparently, we did this.
That's what I read.
Year.
Yeah, it was.
That's what threw the spanner in the works for Liverpool. When we went for Mikel Merino, we said we're going to come back for you next summer, and he had a connection with Mikel. They're from the same region, so a needed signing. We've had issues in the number 6 from a personnel standpoint, both in terms of quality and just problematic. I'm gonna,
let's just get into the whole party situation. Now we can actually name him and not call him an unnamed man from North London in his 30s. Obviously, for those who've missed it, he's been charged with multiple counts of rape. I believe 1 count of sexual assault as well.
Yeah, 4 counts of rape, 1
4 counts of rape, and This has been an ongoing investigation since 2022, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
It's either 2022 or 2023. It's been going for a few years. They finally actually brought charges against him right as his Arsenal contract ended on June 30th. And it's a situation that the club has been aware of and hasn't done anything about. And to a lot of Arsenal fans' credit, they have been voicing their displeasure with how this has been handled. Because it has been handled very fucking poorly. There's a great article on The Athletic where they actually they have quotes from like one of the accusers and stuff about how they reached out to the club and just kind of got blanked repeatedly. Meanwhile, social media and Arteta and all are bigging up Partey in different things. Like Arteta, even like at the start of the window, was talking about trying to extend Partey's contract, and it's just very much left a bad taste in the mouth, and is another reminder that football does not take this shit seriously enough.
I think that was, there's only so much you can like the Partey thing has just been extremely uncomfortable. It's just it's really ruined the supporting experience, like in general, and as much as most Arsenal fans, I think a lot of us, I don't know if I can say most, but a big chunk of Arsenal fans have been very uncomfortable about the situation. It's not unanimous. So you're having conversations with people who are saying stuff like, this happens all the time. If he was guilty, he'll be charged and all this stuff. And I'm like, this, just the headache of having to have these conversations with people that you think would know better is just like, look, when it comes to Arsenal, because they're the example here, they've been hiding behind the fact that legally they are limited by what they can do. They've been hiding behind the fact that, he's not really been charged. So legally players have rights, players have this, players have that. But I think what really kind of made it clear that this is just football being the priority is when they made the offer to extend. Now, I have no doubts that extension had clauses in there that protected the club, right? Because Partey would have signed if not. But it's like, why even extend in the first place? Like, you have a get out of jail free card to be done with this problem, and you're actively trying to continue to associate yourself with it. It made no fucking sense. How can no one at the club? It's like there are so many angles of this. They pride themselves as being this institution that really promotes the women's game, but then they're not setting an example when it comes to protecting women's rights in this situation. This was, who cares if Partey sues in the future for whatever he sues for? At the end of the day, it would have been much better press if you make the right moral decision rather than hide behind this stupid us versus them mentality that football clubs seem to have. That I don't know. Like, I am in a way glad that we did not win anything with this guy, because it would have been a state. Every time you look at the pictures, every time you associate that memory, it would have been associated
right there, right?
Him. And in a way, I'm really glad that we didn't win anything with the guy. I've wanted him gone. There's no doubt that this thing has painted my perception about Partey, because I've been saying he's done for a long time, and he's probably not. He probably wasn't. But I just wanted him gone, right?
Yeah.
So in my mind, he was playing shit even when he wasn't playing shit. And I'm glad this chapter is over. It's really embarrassing that this is the way it had to happen. And I'm pretty sure that the reason he's been charged now is because, one, doesn't have that legal backing behind him anymore. And two, they wanted to get him before he cuts ties with, England altogether and go somewhere else where it's more difficult for him to be charged. So it's unfortunate, because we know that there's a very good chance that whether he is guilty or not, he's not found guilty. right? Like that's a whole different conversation. People are waiting. People are waiting for him to be found not guilty to say, "I told you so." He was innocent. That's not how this works. Like 95% of the time, people are found not guilty when it comes to sexual assault and rape. It's very difficult to prove. But multiple counts from two different people, it's like
spread out over like, because it charges her across like multiple years as well. Like it's
3 years.
Like it's just pattern basically. Yeah. But bringing it, good to close that chapter behind you. Bringing it back to Arsenal, and just they have signed Christian Norgard as a defensive midfielder, sort of like a depth signing. I actually quite like it.
I like it.
2-year contract, cheap deal.
You won't have seen because you're not Arsenal fans, but the video, you forget how much it means to these guys, right? Because he's not had the opportunity to play in the Champions League. And he was just in tears, man, like in his unveiling video. His family was there with him. Like his son was, it was just a really, really moving signing. But then we get to the good stuff. Yeah,
we get to the two signings that haven't fully been completed yet, but should be completed if everything is to be believed. First, Noni Madueke from Chelsea for, I believe, including add-ons, £52 million is the final total. I don't know what the base 48
fixed. Yeah.
So, I mean, he's talented. His attitude fucking sucks.
Yeah.
But as a backup option on the right behind Saka, I don't mind it. But I can't. In my head, anytime I think about Noni Madueke, I see him trying to wrestle a penalty away from Palmer. That's what I see in my head, unfortunately.
Yeah, the Sterling legacy continues. Yeah.
Keep buying from Chelsea. It doesn't go well a lot of the time.
A whole squad of them from us. Listen, for me, we've got a lot of players, so losing Madueke is not actually, I don't think, a loss for us, to be honest. Because we have,
he'll be great against Wolves. Fucking hates those guys.
He does. That's true, right?
Can I ask you something? Genuinely, who was your best winger last season?
Who was my best winger? Well, definitely wasn't Neto.
I don't think it was Madueke. He is still available.
I don't think it was Sancho. We didn't have a best winger, Tony. We didn't have a best winger. That's just how it is. We didn't have one, all right? But with this, I think, I look at Madueke and I'm like, yeah, he's definitely a talented player. He's a great dribbler. I don't know if he's a great shooter and a great goal scorer, but he can create something, in 1v1 situations. He's happy to take the ball on. I just don't know how high this guy's ceiling is from where he is now. I don't know.
I'm glad before we were associated with this player that I have said in the past that I think his ceiling is very high. Like personally, listen, I don't like that we keep going back to this Chelsea. Well, we keep giving you guys money.
Stop bailing them out of PSR.
I know. It's so stupid. But we have needed a player of this profile for a long time. The players I was kind of thinking of were like Adeyemi, like someone like Karim Adeyemi for Dortmund. Very similar profile. Left-footed player who plays on the right and the left. Madueke, by all accounts, is the best ball carrier statistically in the league. We suck at ball carrying. We suck at transition play. He takes a lot of shots in good situations. They don't always go in. I hear you. But me personally, this is the kind of gamble that we should be taking more of. Not from Chelsea, but just in general. In terms of talent level, I think is a great signing for us. Arsenal fans have been stupid online, throwing abuse at the player.
The split has been insane. Fucking Rio Ferdinand is having to come out and defend Madueke. I'm like, what the hell's going on here, man?
There was a lot of abuse sent at this. Arsenal fans are stupid. Man. It's because of the order of transfers, because we've been dragging out the striker signings. We were linked with Eze. We were linked with Rodrigo, who I don't want. I don't think Rodrigo is that good.
Stay away.
And then Madueke comes up. He is exactly the kind of profile we need: speed and directness. And they're like, Chelsea, no. I'm like, okay, calm down, people. But
well, I mean,
yeah.
let's talk about the striker, because it seems like Victor Gyökeres is going to be done for 70 million pounds.
Is it though?
Euros?
Like
63.
Is it?
It feels like it's going to be done. It feels like it's
just
happening.
Please end. Just sign him. Please end this crap.
Drag it on for so long. He's taking his medical. It's done. So
it's done. Okay.
Yeah.
Good.
We got the what is it?
You got the striker.
Yeah.
You got the big striker you needed.
I think we faffed around a lot. This is where having a director of football is important, because Edu's been flirting with Sesko for years, and an adult finally came into the room and said, there are other players. You understand that, right? Like, you can look at other strikers. And we did, and we settled on Gyökeres, and I think he's exactly what we need. He is different. He has a different mindset from everyone else at the club. The only thing he wants to do is score goals. That's all he's interested in. We've not had a player like that since Aubameyang, really. And yeah, we needed a goal scorer. Don't buy the player who might become a goal scorer one day. Get the guy right now.
Buy the guy who had 50 goals last season.
Yeah, of course. Portuguese league is not the Premier League. We know this. Like, there will be a tail off.
If he gets you 20 goals in the league,
exactly.
You've seen the profile. Yeah, you've seen what he's done in the Champions League.
Yeah, exactly.
He's scoring in Champions League.
He's scoring wherever.
Yeah. I don't know why it was a debate.
Eager for this. He's 27. He's at the peak of his powers right now. He's the one to win the league this fucking season.
Yep.
Don't fucking stall it. Don't bet on a 22-year-old.
Yeah.
And I love
the finished article.
The Bane celebration.
Oh, it's fantastic. Yeah, Tony, I'm super jealous that you got Gyökeres. Super. And again, we're talking about Wirtz as one of the best players. Honestly, Gyökeres is one of the best strikers in the world, and now he's coming to the Premier League. We have another top player in here. Yeah.
I think 2 years ago we were saying we don't know where all the strikers are. It feels like all of a sudden we have a lot of strikers popping up all over the place. The Lab, Gyökeres.
Hey, I'm gonna hurry us on to some more strikers because we've been nattering on for a while. Chelsea. Chelsea have signed a lot of strikers this window. They've signed João Pedro, who we've already talked about. They've also signed Liam Delap, 30 mil from Ipswich Town. Liam Delap, who was starting striker for all of a week. Poor Nicholas Jackson is gone. He has to be, surely.
He's still there.
Still there, but he's gone.
Chelsea put $100 million price tag on him.
100 million. Astaghfirullah. This is
he's gonna stay there. He's gonna stay there.
You've also signed Jamie Gittins from Borussia Dortmund.
Yes.
Estevao has coming in from Palmeiras.
Tommy, did Gittins? He was there with Dortmund. He is
my most exciting player.
Did Gittins play for you at all?
No, he wasn't allowed to.
Why not?
He wasn't allowed to.
They signed him middle of the
because
tournament.
Because he played for Dortmund already. Yeah.
So you can't play for two different teams? Okay.
Hey, I guess they have
they're making it up as they go.
They have
they're making it up as they go.
That's why I'm surprised. Yeah. Okay. All right. Fair enough.
Well, I was thinking after we knocked out Estavio played for Palmeiras, was it? I thought maybe we just take him and next round we just use him. He's on our team anyways, right? I figured we wouldn't have done that. I guess
he scored against you, didn't he? He scored against you.
Yeah.
Really nice
goal. You know what's funny, Tony? All of our former players score against us, and all of our future players now score against us too. It just happens. It's just how it is.
It's all circles back to Frank.
All of us are going to fucking be signed by Chelsea one day. Is what I'm hearing about this.
And we're gonna score.
Hey, I'll take my signing on fee. Just let me know where to send the direct deposit form.
I look at. I've already talked about João Pedro. I like the signing. I like the Delap signing as well. The Estavio coming in, I think he's going to be an exciting player from what I've seen. I'm unsure about Gittins. I haven't seen much of Gittins play, so I don't really know what to expect.
Exciting profile. I like
exciting profile.
I don't know.
Consistent at Dortmund.
Yeah,
But a winger, right? A winger that's coming in. That is what we need.
It's
Is someone
another
like
fucking
that,
winger. Your
but
club
you're
is fucking
still
addicted
you
to
are
wingers.
still linked with
Stop it.
Garnacho. You're still linked
Yeah.
with Garnacho.
No.
What's wrong
Don't
with you
remind me
guys?
of this Garnacho crowd, man.
What's wrong with all of you, man?
He's not coming. Please, God, he's not coming. Okay, I don't want
Please take
Garnacho in
him.
this club.
He's
Frig.
better than
We
what
need
they
money.
But the thing is this, and I'll be serious. We're not gonna fight for this league with freaking
shut
Sanchez
up,
in net.
man.
Okay,
Shut up, man.
he's gonna screw us over.
I don't want to hear that
You know what's
nonsense.
gonna happen.
You expect
what's gonna happen. He's
I
gonna
don't care.
screw us up.
You're gonna challenge if you lose. I am not.
You've seen how many games have you seen, guys?
Tony,
with Sanchez
they're a
mistakes?
little
How many
horse.
games?
You have to
Yeah.
understand they're a little horse.
Wait, $2 billion horse.
So you guys have watched
Yeah.
this guy play in the Premier League. You have seen what he does, right?
Hey,
You've seen it.
He had a great final.
Tommy,
He had a great final. So what?
you're world champions with him. How could you
champions
not
of the
win the
world.
Premier League?
We want to be Premier
Yeah.
League champions. That's what we want to be. Okay.
Another team that will be looking to become Premier League champions are Man City. They went on a little bit of a spree early in the window before the Club World Cup. They signed Gianni Reinders for 46 mil from Milan, Ryan Ait-Nouri 31 mil from Wolves, and Ryan Cherki 30 mil from Lyon.
I like
And-
Cherki.
Yeah. I don't know what to make of City. I don't know what to make of City. I like the Cherki signing. It's really exciting. I just don't know what to make of them still.
I like for their sake. I like that they signed an actual left back.
Yeah, finally. Yeah. He's going to be good for them. Ait-Nouri.
I think Ait-Nouri is going to be very good for them.
Rodri is back and fit, and that's enough for me to know that
Rodri is back.
Could be good. That's
I
enough.
like how they signed Nico Gonzalez to be
And there's talks that they want to sell him already.
It's just Man City, they can do this, man. They can just write off 60 million, no problem. It's great.
It's
Must
crazy.
be nice.
Yeah.
Who else is in this fucking league? Tottenham have signed Mohamed Kudus. They have made permanent the transfers of Matthias Tell and Kevin Danso. And then there is this whole Morgan Gibbs-White situation that's going on, where they triggered his release clause for 60 mil. Without asking Nottingham, apparently, and now Forest are suing them or
They're
something.
suing them, yeah. So the deal is on pause because the obviously the release clause had to be disclosed by Forest, and it seems like it's come from the players' camp. So they're saying the approach is illegal, and I don't know. It's just hilarious because Man City. Man
City wanted to sign Gibbs-White early in the transfer window, but they were
for
quoted
more than that. Yeah,
they were
for
quoted
more
like
than
80, 100 mil, something like
100
that.
million. Yeah. But I think the release clause is not active then, and it's active now. And I don't know. Just Gibbs-White, should he be going to Tottenham? I don't know. I guess
he gets to play in the Champions League. You forget Spurs are a Champions League club,
and they have Thomas Frank in coach now, so they have a nice coach. So
I do like the Thomas Frank appointment, unfortunately.
Yeah.
I like Thomas Frank, but now I hate Thomas Frank. So,
yeah.
United talk.
Well, we signed Mateus Cunha at the start of the window, and we just that's all our money gone. We got nothing else. We got no money.
You guys are so funny, man. It was very clear that they thought they were going to sell Bruno Fernandes because they basically bought Mbeumo, and they're like, "Oh, wait, hold on. We actually don't have money for you. You have to stay there." And it's like, yeah, Mbeumo is front and center of Brentford's preseason. It's just, when are you going to sign midfielders? What's wrong with you guys?
Don't ask me. Do you think I know what's wrong with them?
It's just,
why are you asking me?
Casemiro again in midfield.
Why are you asking me these questions?
It's gonna be that, isn't it? Yeah. Wow.
Oh my God. Yeah. Mbeumo is the last thing you need. I don't get this obsession. It's the last thing you need. Go spend that money on midfielders. But yeah.
What money? We don't have money.
Yeah.
We need to sell people. That's what's happening. We need to.
I know, and no one wants to buy these people that you guys have to sell. That's the big problem. Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn, it's just a huge problem. Yeah. Avoid it. I think everyone's just avoiding it. Everyone there is avoiding it.
avoiding it.
You're avoiding it.
You dragged me out of my summer to do this shit.
Yeah.
We're moving on. Newcastle has signed Anthony Elanga.
Yeah, great
for
signing.
55 mil.
Great
and
signing.
Now there's
you know what I've noticed is like a lot of these Premier League clubs are just like, you know what, we're not taking gambles from outside leagues. We're just signing guys here established that may fit us better and proven. Yeah.
Last season I was saying the talent distribution in the league was not right. Like you're having Elanga at Forest, you're having Gibbs White at Forest, Crystal Palace were having better attack. Next season, the big teams are going to start beating up on the little teams. And that's the way it should be.
It's about time.
Yeah, that's the way it should be. That's when it's more fun. That's when it's more fun for all of us. No one wants to see this tactical 1-1 between, Liverpool or Man City versus Brentford. No, slap them. I want to see goals. And, the league is correcting itself.
We're going to get slapped so much next season.
Yeah.
Oh boy!
I respectfully did not use you as an example.
I know. That's fine. I used me as an example.
I don't think there's anything else beyond that. Like I'm not really following the other clubs as much. I don't think they signed. No one else really signed anyone big. I think that was
there is one big move that we need to talk about.
Was there one big move?
You might be familiar with the story of the Lazio falconer who got a penis implant.
Very familiar. Yeah.
Well, he had barricaded himself in the training ground. Everyone just assumed, it was over and dealt with. And I think this story initially broke in like February or March, from what I remember. He was still in the training ground as of June. I think he just lived there. They did not manage to get this man out of the training ground until like mid to late June. So this falconer I assume he lived with the bird. I'm only assuming. I think it's only fair to assume he lived with the bird and his prosthetic penis pump just locked up in this room. I see Tony's head is gone. He's just like, why are we talking about this? You got your transfer talk. I need a little something.
Wait, who is he? So he uses the place of the mascot. Is that it?
Yeah. Yeah. Well, no, he has a falcon, an eagle, and he flies it around at the stadium. Yeah. And he's also a neo-Nazi.
Yep.
Okay. And
there's a lot beyond.
Well, he's associated with Lazio, of course he has to be. And the only question we need to ask is, does the eagle perch on the prosthetic penis?
Oh, I wasn't asking that.
That's what we have to ask.
No.
I need to go to Italy, man, and see what these football clubs are actually like, because I'm so confused. How is this a thing? But yeah.
Well, it's just a man with an eagle and a penis. What more could you need? And he has now apparently been removed from the training ground.
Okay, and the eagle as well.
He is gone. Okay.
The eagle goes wherever it pleases.
Okay.
I thought it was his. I thought the eagle was his, and he takes it with him. Yeah.
Apparently, it does. Yeah.
All right. Well, there we go. We finally got that.
It's an eagle. Why is he called a falconer? I don't get it.
I don't know why they're called falconers, even though it's an eagle. But I think eagler sounds a little bit dumb.
Very good. Yeah.
It doesn't sound very good.
Eagle tender? No. Okay.
Birders? No, that can't do that either. Right? Hey, listen, we were dying to hear about this. We finally got an end to the story.
There you go.
Something tells me in a few months we'll be hearing something else about this.
We will be hearing more about this, man. For more about eagles and penis pumps, follow us on all social at 44Sook. Fuck you. You dragged me out of this from my summer.
Okay, yeah.
All right. Yeah, we'll see you in about a month for the season preview.